In 1906, railroad tycoon Henry Huntington purchased the Los Angeles Pacific Railroad for $6 million, completing his Pacific Electric Railway, better known as the Red Car Line. For Benny Briggs and his dad Jim, it was a dream. By 1910, they could catch the red car in downtown Los Angeles and ride it all the way out to the Redondo Beach Pier in less than an hour. Within a few short years, Redondo had become Southern California's premier beach destination, home to the pier, the Fox Theater, and the Plunge, promoted as the largest indoor saltwater pool in the world. Slugger Harry Hooper and his celebrated Boston Red Sox spent the spring of 1911 in Redondo Beach, and by all accounts found the soothing waters of the indoor pool entirely to their liking. Renowned Hawaiian surfer George Freeth arrived in Redondo in 1907 as a seaside attraction. Billed as the man who walked on water, Freeth began a trend which would change California forever.
Someone likes to come down in the mornings for school sometimes, help me open up. He really likes, being down close to the water. He likes to get out there every now and then. We try to go whenever we can. I'm Glenn Patrick Webb, owner of the Paddle House, resident of Redondo Beach. We only have one harbor, and so I feel like this is what we have to take care of. We have to clean it up. Hope that the waterfront just becomes more family orientated, just, more for families to do.
Having activities down here that families feel comfortable participating in and facilities that are clean are super important.
Yeah, we are really at a crossroads in Redondo Beach with the waterfront. There's been a lot of talk for the past decade, if not more, about what we can do, revitalizing it, improving it, and it's time to move it forward. We really need something that is a showcase, a place that we can all go and gather and enjoy.
I can imagine when Center Cal gets done, I think it's going to be a giant plus for the community to have all these activities and a beautiful place to go.
If the waterfront project goes, the future of Redondo Beach is going to be bright.
We want the new waterfront to be much more nicer.
I love Redondo Beach. I've been all over the world. I've done it all. Every time the plane lands, it's just the most beautiful place on the planet. I've had meetings with Center Cal, and I've had meetings with Fred. I really believe the guy. I think he's going to do a great job.
The status quo at Redondo Beach would be to leave our pier like it is, which it's slowly falling apart. Center Cal, with all their expertise, is going to make this a world-class place where the locals want to come and where the tourists want to come.
I think it's going to be a vibrant place for the community to come down and just enjoy.
The hopes and dreams of our city council and our city fathers has been to revitalize the area and bring the people back.
The Redondo Beach Waterfront project is a really personal project for me. I remember some of my earliest memories when I was a young boy of going fishing on the Redondo Beach Pier with my father. I've spent most of my life in Southern California, much of it in the South Bay. It's a special honor for us and a special burden, in a way, if you will, to get it right. Because we live here, this is our community, and we would not undertake a project that we didn't feel was going to be one that the community would be proud of.
What gives us the most joy as a partner in these communities is being able to come to these projects and experience them with our families. I've got a young son and a young daughter, and nothing gives me more joy than bringing my family to one of our projects and seeing smiles on people's faces. We're really focused on how do we make a great project for the community of Redondo Beach and the surrounding beach cities.
It's interesting when you think about a day at the Redondo Beach waterfront. I think it's a day that should be full of happiness, it should be full of surprises, it should be full of a myriad of different activities. We think that a day at the waterfront should be a day that everybody feels enriched by having spent their time at the waterfront.
Imagine a day at the waterfront, newly reawakened in the great tradition of Redondo Beach as the quintessential California beach town. The waterfront will be beautiful again, a place for families, for strolling, for enjoying new experiences with friends in a lovely setting that authentically reflects Redondo's seaside heritage. Situated along the boardwalk adjacent to the pier will be a new 120-room boutique hotel, elegantly styled to complement the boardwalk ambiance, with a rooftop pool and a poolside cafe, relaxing spa, and ocean-facing balconies. The hotel will welcome locals looking for a nearby getaway as well as out-of-town guests to a lovely grand entrance located conveniently off Pacific Avenue. The four-star hotel will offer guests all of the waterfront amenities within easy walking distance.
Up until recently, we haven't had a lot of great hotels on the waterfront. I think the new boutique hotel is one of the nicest properties that I've seen proposed along the entire waterfront in Southern California.
The Redondo Pier will be completely revitalized, honoring its wonderful history while welcoming new experiences with dining, shopping, and entertainment that residents of all ages are sure to enjoy. Further north, the boardwalk will be ideal for biking, walking, and swimming in the rejuvenated public lagoon. By removing the seawall bordering the lagoon, a natural tidal flow will be reestablished, bringing clean seawater to a naturally restored beach for year-round recreational activities. Imagine the waterfront as it once was, a place to gather with friends and neighbors, a vibrant expression of the Redondo Beach lifestyle. Enjoy an outdoor art exhibit or concert while picnicking in one of the beautifully landscaped parks. Imagine 11 acres of parks and open space, designed with children's play areas, pedestrian walkways, and plenty of space to sit with friends and enjoy the newly opened ocean views.
I like to look at the waterfront and think of being able to spend time with my two youngest ones. You know, we try and walk the walkway there, but just being able to continue on through the pier, it would just be nice to have that continuation and that flow of excitement. It just makes it a place where you want to come and hang out.
A 20-foot wide boardwalk at the water's edge will resonate with the outdoor laid-back culture of the South Bay, embracing the indoor-outdoor ambience of the waterfront. In the tradition of farm-to-table cuisine, a centerpiece of the waterfront design is the public market, blending historic charm with modern urban energy. The market will celebrate the abundance of California by featuring purveyors of the finest seafoods, meats, and organic produce, including current waterfront tenants.
We had the opportunity to witness firsthand a revitalization of the San Francisco Ferry Building into a beautiful public marketplace. And it has an energy that can be duplicated in our own waterfront. And so I'm really looking forward to having our own public marketplace here in Redondo Beach, a place that we can come down to and enjoy beautiful surroundings, greet our neighbors, and bring our visitors to.
I think this, with the market hall and everything, it's a great idea, and Redondo needs a change. It needs a change for the better, and I think it'll work out good.
A specialty theater with reserved seating and in-theater dining and cocktails will be sure to delight Redondo residents and visitors alike. The project's design will reconfigure traffic flow from Harbor Drive onto Waterfront Way, recreating the pedestrian-friendly scale of Redondo's past and offering one-of-a-kind boutiques and casual dining.
Living on a boat here in Redondo is really, really cool. I think once the harbor project goes through and we have a lot more choices in restaurants and movie theaters, that kind of stuff, it's going to be really cool for people like myself for sure, because we can walk to it or take our dinghy over to it or whatever. So I'm really excited about it.
The waterfront welcomes the boating community, both day trippers and long-term users, to its own marina. The beautiful pedestrian bridge connecting the pier to the public market opens, allowing entry to sailcraft. Boaters of all types can enjoy an exciting day at the waterfront and then relax and unwind in the casual elegance of a night at the boutique hotel. The reconnection of Pacific Avenue will allow additional and enhanced routes for the pedestrian, cyclist, and driver to traverse the waterfront. Once again, the waterfront will be a seamless experience.
And that's what I see as the opportunity that we have with CenterCal, with the conversations that they've had in our community, the respect for the history that we have here, the desire to return a little bit of back to our heritage, but to reshape our waterfront to make sure that we respect that heritage and that we have something of great quality and create a great sense of place, here on our waterfront. And I think it's an extraordinary opportunity that we have right now.
Imagine a Saturday morning, biking to the public market for croissants, espresso, and a farm-fresh omelet. Stroll the boardwalk, meet friends at the hotel, or enjoy yoga on the beach. Pick up fresh seafood at the public market for casual dining in the park, or enjoy a romantic meal overlooking the ocean. Imagine a return to Redondo's golden era. Once again, the waterfront will be warm and inviting for family, friends, and visitors alike. Welcome to the waterfront.